Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Property Management 101, and today I'll be discussing the best practices for interviewing as the candidate. If you've not already done so, please watch my disclosure video as well as my why I do this video. And if you find this video helpful, learn something new, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. In this video, I'll be discussing things that will apply to anyone in the property management industry. If you're curious about best practices for resumes as well as advancing in the industry, I would highly recommend watching my best practice video for resume as well as advancing in the property management industry, and I'll post those links below my video description. Now onto the 3 best practices to consider when interviewing as a candidate. Number 1, do research. Please make sure prior to interviewing for the position that you do research about the site, about the company, about the portfolio, and re-review the job posting details as well. This will be super helpful to ensure that this position is a good fit for you. And by doing this research, it'll allow you to do your due diligence, and this will come out as a value to them, knowing that you've done all this research, you really care about this position, about this opportunity as well. This will also generate some questions for you that'll be helpful. That leads me to my second best practice to consider. Have some questions ready. By doing the research, you will most likely have some questions about the role, about the company, about the staff, etc. This will be really helpful with the interview process that you actually are able to ask some of these questions while you're meeting with individuals over the phone, face-to-face, or through a video chat as well. This also shows that you really care about this opportunity. Again, showing that you've done some due diligence, you're asking some questions about it, and that you're really trying to ensure this truly is the right fit for you. The last best practice to consider when interviewing as the candidate, follow up. If you don't have the contact information for the individual you've interviewed with, I would ask that at the end of the interview for their business card or contact information so you could follow up with them and thank them for the opportunity. And that is something I would make sure you do. Within 24 hours of interviewing, I'd make sure you send them an email just simply saying thank you for their time, thank you for the opportunity, thank you for answering questions that you had. And this really will be a great way to kind of close out. This is a great way to close out that interview that you had with them. I would also ask during the interview when they are trying to make a decision by. So if you do know, let's just hypothetically say by the end of the month, it's also an opportunity for you to follow up near the end of the or after the end of the month to see if they've made their decision if you haven't heard anything. You don't want to be a pest and bother them every day, but it's okay to follow up with them within the time frame they told you that they were going to make a decision if they haven't followed up with you. I hope you found this video helpful and learned something new. If you did, please feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And if you have any questions about this video or any of my videos, feel free to comment below and I'll be happy to address them for you. Happy leasing!